Hi class, this is Ms. Champagne with the distributive property made easy. Okay, these numbers are on the inside of this parentheses. That means that this number, which is -5, is on the outside. The first thing we do before we start any problem is always circle our negative and subtraction signs so that we don't forget them. This number is your outside number. It is outside of the parentheses. You're going to take this number and draw an upside down V from this number with 2 arrows at the end. That means that you're going to write this number, which is -5, twice, here and here. So we're going to write -5 here. Remember to always circle your negative, and also -5 here. Then you're going to take the two inside numbers, 5p, and you're going to write it right next to this -5. You're going to take the -2. Even though this is a subtraction sign and negative signs are the same thing. I'm going to take this -2 and I'm going to write it over here. And then you put a plus sign in the middle. Put your two multiplication symbols in between, and voila. Go ahead and draw your peace sign, because the peace sign lets you know what to do with integers when you are multiplying or dividing only. It does not work with addition or subtraction. So I see here I have a negative number times a positive number. So I'm going to cover up the negative and the positive, and that leaves me with a negative answer. So I know that 5 times 5 is going to give me -25p. And here I have a negative times a negative. So I'm going to cover up the negative and cover up that negative. I'm left with a positive answer. So negative times negative gives me a positive 10. So my answer is -25p plus 10. Or you can turn it around. If you want to put the positive 10 first, you can. Just make sure you have this negative or this subtraction sign or this dash in front of 25. Make sure that that same line, dash, negative sign, subtraction sign, whatever you want to call it, is still in front of the 25p. And don't forget your variable. We cannot add or subtract 10 and -25 because they are not like terms. So this is actually your answer. Don't let this fool you. Here we had parentheses around the outside number. We didn't have parentheses. Here we do. This is still your outside number. You're still going to draw a V from this outside number and write it twice. -5 here, -5 here. 5p here, -2 here. So I place my 5p here, place my -2 here, put your addition sign in the middle, your two subtraction signs at the end, and ta-da! You're going to use your peace sign. I'll draw it up here this time. You have a positive, negative, negative. A negative times a positive. I'll cover up the negative and the positive. That leaves me with a negative answer. So I have -25p plus negative times negative gives me a positive 10. Over here, you have the -5 in front. Here, you had the -5 with parentheses in the back. Here, you had a -5 with no parentheses in the back. Even if you have it in the front, this is still your outside number. You're going to draw a V from this number. And that means that you're going to write this -5 twice. -5 here, -5 here. Bring your 5p down here. Bring your -2 down here. Put your plus sign in the middle. Draw your two multiplication signs in between. Negative times positive, we have already established as -25p plus a negative times a negative is a positive 10. Last but not least, you can have your outside number in the front with parentheses. It is still the outside number, which means that you're going to draw a V, inverted V, from this -5. You're going to write your -5 here, -5 here, bring down your 5p, and you're -2, well, you get the point. -25p plus 10 is our answer every time. Thank you.